Todd Kogut, Kane Fitzgerald, Pat Frere in the replay center. And away we go. Boston controls the opening tip in every game thus far in each of the first four. Celtics have had three big blowout victories, and it's Brown who gets the scoring started for us tonight.
And we saw it was the ball right to the rim.
How about this last three playoff series between these two teams? The road team has won 13 of 18 and coming at you in waves. And their depth is really showing up here. Tatum with the strip, Tatum with the steal. White to Tatum. Kicks it to Brown. Brown drives on Adebayo, and Brown scores again inside. 12 minutes in game four. Joe Mazzulla told us that's about the sweet spot for him. 36 minutes. As Jovic drives on at 9. Coming up on the first timeout shortly. White with a blow by. Goes right by Wright. White guarding Wright. And DeLon Wright. He lays it up and in. They've had two games in the 80s in this series. White with a slap and throws it down. What we're hearing is they're going to be very patient, as they should. They have the kind of team that can, as Al Horford hits a three, maybe fight their way through in the box score for Boston. Off to this fast start here. They lead at 21-13. Adebayo, back-to-back games in the playoffs now. Derek White, guarded by Patty Mills, couple of former Spurs. Derek White keeps it rolling. Been a very familiar matchup, third consecutive year these two have matched up in the playoffs. So Sam Hauser with a true stroke. Kevin Love, guarded by Hauser. Love's had a tough time staying on the floor in this series. A little turnaround jumper. The Celtics have made baskets on 9 consecutive possessions. Hauser to the floor. Martin saves it. Here's Adebayo, and he's fouled, and count that. Had a big first quarter in game 2. Tatum shot 38% during the regular year. Numbers are way down so far. Hauser lights it up again.
You have two chances in a game like this coming in, I think, Ryan. Number one, you just light it up from 3. Or number 2, the Boston Celtics.
It looks like those two are on great terms, and they always have been. That was a tense moment, though, in game 4 as Adebayo pushes one in. Adebayo has had 24 games in every one of this series as Brown is fouled. Scores
major minutes through the second round, and he's been terrific all year.
Three-pointer falls for Drew Holiday on a 14-2 run, and this crowd says bravo. Duncan Robinson, 59% from three-point range. 5 to shoot, 4 to shoot. Bam Adebayo gets the deflection of the steal. Martin up ahead. White defends him, and Martin.
A technical foul.
Here's White. He drives it in. White lays it in off the glass. 17 for Derek White. Hero brings free inside. Adebayo with a nice bounce pass.
Done losing in overtime.
Lost 2-1 in overtime. That game 6, with the Bruins up 3-2. Adebayo on a lob from Hero. By the way, that game tomorrow is on TV. Just continues to tick up the ladder of a career year. Nice setup, Cornette to Jaylen Brown. Kristaps Porzingis has been dealing with. He had to leave game 4 with that injury. Tatum gets it deep, scores on Patty Mills. 26. That could probably be up for some evaluation. Jeff Van Gundy, one of those consultants. Turnaround is good. By the way,
Tatum has not been real successful in the few post-ups he's gotten in this series.
DeLon Wright lays it in after this. At 25 in game 4, he's putting together his best scoring game in this series here today. That's Al Horford, strong inside, able to put it in.
Unless something drastically changes here, Ryan, he's not going to get a chance to extend that streak because of Eric Spoelstra refusing to yield and coming up with a way to help him win. They've managed to stay extremely against the effort to get over that screen and contest that shot and block it. That's dominant basketball.
And Jaylen Brown with the spin finishes with.
This is a dominant disposition the Celtics have brought to this. Making Jaylen Brown probably the most underrated part of his game. Jaylen Brown is a defender, and there, a great drive all the way.
Here's Hauser. He drives it. Oh, Sam Hauser chased him off the line. Hauser able to finish.
We've talked about it a lot in this series, but one of the big things that's happened to the Celtics, in my opinion, over the course of the year.
One of the questions we have for Joe Mazzulla at the end of the regular season was Pritchard and his defense in the playoffs as Derek White keeps it cooking here.
23 points. Any threat whatsoever.
And there's that DeLon Wright playing with stitches, able to lay it in. I mentioned Jaylen Brown moved into the top 10. Pritchard lays it long time. Well, Jason Tatum jumped into that top 10. Tatum to 8th. Jaylen Brown is 10th now. And Sam Hauser. Celtics will play the winner of Cleveland-Orlando. Cleveland up 3-2 in that series. As Drew Holiday followed by Cornette. Getting his minutes. Playoff scoring leader in Celtics history.
I remember him. He was a pretty good player.
He was not bad. I know you were wondering that. Thomas Bryant going strong with the left hand.
Well, Thomas Bryant, his problems have been a little bit on the defensive end throughout his career. But Thomas Bryant can score the basketball.
Here's Holiday. Three-pointer is true. Hyluk getting his first minutes in Game 5. As Joe Mazzulla goes to his bench, there's Highsmith. Little floater in the lane. In case you're wondering, the largest on the first time out here. Mykhailiuk drives, leaves it, and Tillman finds Hauser wide open. He doesn't miss many of those. Sam. Caleb Martin, 5 to shoot over Tillman, rattles one home.
Experience with the Memphis Grizzlies even started quite a few games through some of their injuries there. So if they need him going forward.
The point of view, the Van Gundy point of view has been on point. The Van Gundy podcast. As we approach the 5-minute mark, look at Hauser. He's feeling free. Reigns in a
game. I was watching the Celtics and Pacers one year when I was an assistant in Miami. We were here in Boston waiting to play the Pacers against the Heat.
Now, Jason's a great guy, too. I love the guy. The Heat have not been good from the land of milk and honey. That's no 2. And they will win a home closeout game. And a little payback to the team that knocked them out a season ago. Oh, Pritchard. Wow, that had a little spice on it. Nicely done. Bryant on Pritchard. Gets the steal. Here is Springer. And Springer able to lay it in.
Give us some minutes early for Nick Nurse. He had had a great preseason, and they were giving him some minutes early in
their year. And maybe your expectations for this offseason and what lies ahead for them.
Well, they've got a significant roster addition. They lost Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen days, Rajon Rondo.
Good times here in Boston. As Bryant is fouled, he's got an and one coming here with 24 seconds left. This crowd, very few have left, and they are up on their feet, celebrating a round 1 victory. You got to put it in. You're hearing the whistles. Put the ball in play, and that'll do it. And the Boston Celtics advance to